Hello everyone, so welcome you back to Ashok Tutorials, and here I am with Unit 11 Environmental Studies Paper 1, right? So here basically see Mtet. What is Mtet? Mtet is Meghalaya Teachers Eligibility Test, right? So it is all about Meghalaya. So this topic, this particular Unit 11 is all about Meghalaya, and we all live in Meghalaya. We are born and brought up in Meghalaya. We are Meghalayans, so we should know the basic facts about Meghalaya, how the state has come into being, how many districts are there, right? What is the population, what is the area covered, what are the languages we speak, what are the traditions and cultures we follow, then what are the who are the indigenous people of the state, what is the official language of the state, what are mother tongue, right? How many languages we speak, what are the major groups in the state. So all those things, everything, like what is the national flower, what is the national bird, what is the national animal, so not national, sorry, what is the state animal, what is the state bird, what is the state flower. So we should know all this, right? So everything from top to bottom we should know about Meghalaya, right? And I'm very much sure, and I did not prepare a very much long lecture on this, because since we are the people of Meghalaya, so we should know the basic facts about it, right? So that's why I am not going to go into details. So if you want to go into detail, please go and study for yourselves. So I will just highlight the basics. I'll just give you an overview of Meghalaya, right? So first of all, we have, what does it say? Unit 11, Meghalaya, Geography, Culture, Occupation, Meghalaya, Physical Features, Vegetation, Climate, Wildlife, Origin and Life of Khasis and Garos and their occupation, right? So physical features of Meghalaya. So Meghalaya is characterized by its hilly terrain, with Khasi, Garo and Jaintia being prominent. The state is known for its high rainfall and lush green landscapes with numerous waterfalls, caves and dense forest. See, I don't think I need to explain anything out here, right? So what it says is that Meghalaya is a hilly area, right? That's why we say Khasi Hills, Garo Hills, Jaintia Hills, right? Because it is a hilly area, hilly terrain. And the major tribes of the state includes Khasi, Garos and Jaintias, right? The state is also known for its high rainfall. We know that the wettest place, right? The wettest place in the world is in, or maybe if I'm not mistaken, in the world or in the Asia is Mausinram, right? Mausinram is the wettest place on earth. Yes, on earth we say, yes. So it is the wettest place in the world, Mausinram. So we should be very proud of it, right? Then we have full of vegetations, dense forest, national parks also we have. So we are very lucky, you know, we have enough vegetation, we have good flora and fauna. So we are very lucky beings, right, being in the state of Meghalaya. Now we have several waterfalls, especially in Khasi Hills and Jaintia Hills. When you go, you will see lots of waterfalls, right? The Tirshi Falls, the Elephant Falls, Sweet Falls, Caroline Falls, right? Seven Sister Falls. So many falls are there, and caves like Mausmai Cave we have, right? Like Siju Cave we have in Garo Hills, Mausmai Cave we have in Khasi Hills. So different type of caves we have, and forest also, right? National parks also, biosphere reserves also. So we are, you know, very rich in culture. So vegetation and climate. The state's vegetation varies from tropical rainforest to temperate forest due to the diverse elevation. Meghalaya experiences a subtropical climate with heavy monsoon rains during the wet season and relatively mild temperature throughout the year. So state's vegetation varies from tropical rainforest to temperate forest. Why so? It is because different area have different elevation, or different area is located at different heights, right? And we have different seasons, of course, but yes, we have heavy monsoon season, that is rainy season, wet season, and throughout the year we have very pleasant what to say, climate, right, especially in the Khasi Hills, right? Now, wildlife. Meghalaya is a home to diverse wildlife including various species of mammals, birds, reptiles, and amphibians. The region's dense forest and varied ecosystem support species like clouded leopards, elephants, hulock, gibbons, and various bird species. So what happens? We are very rich in flora and fauna, as I said. So Meghalaya is a home to diverse wildlife, so including various mammals. So we, every now and then in Garo Hills towards the south and towards the southwest, we come across elephants. We are so lucky that we are able to see animals, big animals walking around. Then we see different kinds of birds. So please comment the state bird of Meghalaya in the comment section. I want you to see which bird is that. So reptiles, actually the state bird, I think it is Hili Maina, but I still want you to confirm it, right? So reptiles, we have snakes of different types, right? Lizards of different types. Then we have amphibians of different types. Then the hills, the Khasi Hills, the Garo Hills, the Jaintia Hills, it is full of forest, dense forest we have. That's why it becomes it becomes very convenient for the wildlife to survive in it. We have enough forest in our state. That's why we can see clouded leopards, we can see elephants, hulock gibbon. These hulock gibbons you can find in Nokrek area, you can find in Nokrek area. So then also bird species, different type of birds also we find. Now, origin and life of Khasis and Garos. So this yes, whatever the information I'm giving, I have taken it out from Google itself. I do not refer to any book for this, because I took this topic to be very lightly, because we are I take it for granted that we should all know about all this. So please do self-study. So origin and life of Khasis and Garos. So how do we know about the life of Khasis and Garos? The Khasis and Garos are indigenous ethnic groups of Meghalaya. So what happens? Khasi people and Garo people are the indigenous people of the state. They are the major group of the state, right? The Khasis are believed to have migrated from Central Asia and Tibet, settling in Khasi Hills. So according to this online source, according to Google, what does it say? It says that Khasi people have migrated from Central Asia and Tibet, and they have settled down in Khasi Hills, that is the Meghalaya. And also what the online source says about Garos is that the Garos, on the other hand, are thought to have migrated, they are not so sure, so thought to have migrated from Tibet, Myanmar, and northeastern parts of India. Then both communities have rich cultural traditions, languages, and social practices that have evolved over centuries. So we know that very well, right? We have different cultures, we have different languages, and we have different type of social practices. However, we are very proud of our state, that our state is a matrilineal state where we take the surname of mother, right? Unlike different states where majority of the Indian states, what do? They take the surname of father. However, in Meghalaya, we take the surname of mother, right? Now, occupation. What can be our occupation? So, traditionally, the Khasis and Garos have been engaged in agriculture, cultivating crops such as rice, maize, vegetables. They practice shifting cultivation or jhum cultivation in hilly terrain. In recent times, many have also turned to other occupations like government jobs, education, tourism, and trade. So, here it says that basically, traditionally, the people of Meghalaya are known to be farmers, alright, are known to practice agriculture, are known to cultivate rice, maize, vegetables, right? Until today we see many people, they practice cultivation, right? And the most famous type of cultivation which we practice in Meghalaya is jhum cultivation or slash and burn cultivation. So here what happens, we take a plot of land, we clear the jungles, we burn the jungles, and then we start cultivating there, right? So we are fortunate enough to see it with our own eyes, and we are also fortunate enough that some of us, we belong to the farmers family, so we have closely had a look how to do cultivation, how do we do cultivation, and how do we practice this cultivation, right? So we have all seen this. And in recent time what happens, not only this agriculture, but people have started getting employed in different type of jobs, like the government jobs, different types of government jobs, then education, that is becoming a teacher, professor, right? Then also tourism department they have joined, and trading or businesses have seen, right? So this was a small story about our beautiful state Meghalaya. So anything mispronounced or anything you feel like it is misguiding, or you might have felt that this is not so, whoever knows like what is the authentic information, you are most welcome to share it with us. But according to whatever I could find in the Google, so I have just used those only, right? So if any mistakes here, please correct me, please correct in the comment section. So I'll be very happy to receive your feedbacks. All right, so thank you everyone for being part of Ashok Tutorials.